All right, here we go. Everybody's good. All right, this is what you say. Here we go. This is live. Let me pick somebody. I ain't seen Rhonda Martin in a while. Hey, Rhonda, remember when we first met in our VIP buyer presentation? I talked about our commission was 4% and it's paid by the seller. Remember that? You know, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, awesome. The listing agent here is only paying 2%. So we have a shortage of 2%, which is $6,000. So as you see, because we're on Zoom or we're in person, this $6,000 I'm going to ask for in seller paid closing costs, so you don't have to pay it. Do you need me to ask for any more funds for you?
Yes.
Okay, how much do you need?
Okay, so I need 3,000.
Okay, so you 3,000. So you want me to add 3,000 to the 6,000, which is part of what we agreed on. So that'd be 9,000.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's right. So I'll put $9,000 here. And I want you to understand how this could go good or bad. So the seller could come back and say, hey, I'm not paying any closing costs. The second thing is they could say, I'm only going to pay 6,000, which means you would not get the 3,000 you need. Or they could come back and we could just have a wonderful time and get 9,000, which takes care of your 3,000, what you need, and the 6,000 deficiency, so you don't have to pay that as well. So are we 100% on board on how that works?
So I need the 3,000 because I can't close without it.
Okay, I understand that. But I just want to make sure, you understand, I can't control and make sure the seller does this. I'm just going to submit it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Then when it comes back, we'll just see what we need to do at that point, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the seller comes back and they say, well, all right, here goes a call, Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda, I got the offer back and they countered and I did everything I could. And the most that the seller would pay in closing costs is $5,000. And remember when we first met on our buyer brokerage agreement that our commission is 4%, which is about 6,000 short. The seller's only willing to pay 5,000. So we're still $1,000 short and they wouldn't pay your additional 3,000. So what I can do, because I talked to my broker, is we can cut our fee sum down to 5,000. That's as low as she's willing to go. But you would have to come up with the other 3,000 on your own. So I remember when we talked and I asked you how much money you had for closing costs from all these different sources, and you said X. Is that still the case? You said 15,000.
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. So technically, although you like it, you really don't need it. We can still get the deal closed, right?
I really want it though.
I know. I really want you to have it. I wish I could. But right now, at least you're going to get the home you love. And I sell her on the dream of building memories, blah, blah, blah. Whatever I found out in the VIP buyer. This is why the VIP buyer presentation, you have to be so good at it. You guys understand that? This is why.
Yep.
This is why we created this system. That's a $1 million a year commission system. And then agents that we coach, they want to go do something different because this conversation is coming up, or it's not going to come up and you're just going to take the 2% that you got when you could have got 4% on the buy side. And you guys know I have altars as big as my head that I can stack up and show you all the altars where we made 4%, right? On the buy side. So that's how it goes. So now you understand that how important a VIP buyer presentation is to get them to buy into which 9 VIP buyer benefits they loved. Also finding out where all the money was up front, because when people first meet you, they're open. But when you start going out looking at homes and we start so you know you're going to get to the day where you got to write this contract. And you already know